Hello my dear students, good afternoon. And previously we started alcohols and we discussed about the preparations of alcohols, and in that alcohols preparation I was given from molasses. So molasses means what I was given. So dark syrupy liquid which left behind after extraction of sugar from sugarcane juice actually. So that molasses consists of sucrose. Sucrose on fermentation, you are having glucose and fructose in presence of invertase. That glucose in presence of gymase converted to ethyl alcohol. That formed ethyl alcohol consists of just 6 to 10% of ethyl alcohol only, rest is impurities. And that 6 to 10% of ethyl alcohol, what we call rot, okay, or wash. That on distillation, on fractional distillation, you are having pure 95% ethyl alcohol, which is called rectified spirit actually. Okay, so rectified spirit, for that if you add quicklime or small heating, you will get 100% around 99.99%, 100% ethyl alcohol you will get, that is absolute alcohol. Okay, so here I was written already some list of different types of spirits, because they will ask you compositions in NEET exam. So that's why I written previously here mineralized spirit I was written, which consists of 90% rectified spirit and 9% methanol and 1% petroleum oil and pure dye. Pure dye we will use. That is mineralized spirit. Next. So these compositions you must remember. It's not in my hand, because you are going to write NEET exam like that, competitive exams. So mineralized spirit means 90% rectified spirit, 9% methanol, 1% petroleum oil and pure dye. Come to industrial methylated spirit means only 2, 95% rectified spirit and 5% methanol. Methanol means everyone have idea, no? CH3OH is called methanol. Okay. So next, denatured alcohol. Denatured alcohol means which is unfit for consumption, means we cannot drink, especially in our laboratories or big factories. If you see chemical factories, if you see ethyl alcohol is available. Oh my god, ethyl alcohol is free, so we can drink here itself. Don't think like that. That is dangerous, because in laboratories what you have is denatured alcohol, means which is unfit for drinking, because it consists of methanol, highly poisonous, and consists of pyridine. Pyridine means, do you have idea? C5H5N. This is called pyridine actually. And copper sulfate salt is present. So that is denatured alcohol. Denatured alcohol consists of what? Ethyl alcohol plus copper sulfate and pyridine and methanol you will have. So these three compositions, please everyone remember and write down all these things. And next I will explain preparation of methanol from two different types actually. One is from oxidation of methane, means methane with oxygen, and one more we will discuss with water gas. Okay, so we will discuss about preparation of methanol here. What is this? Preparation of methanol actually. So first I will write exclusively for methanol preparation. Okay, so from water gas. From what, sir? Water gas. Water gas means here CO plus carbon monoxide plus H2. CO, mixture of carbon monoxide and H2 is water gas. Okay, so CO and H2 in 1:2 ratio we will take, and we will add Mr. ZnO, zinc oxide, or CrO3 at around 500 Kelvin and 200 atm pressure. 200 atm pressure. This converted to methanol, that means CH3OH. Water gas in presence of zinc oxide chromium oxide at 500 Kelvin temperature and 200 atmosphere pressure, you will get methanol. Okay, so next is from methane oxidation. So second one is oxidation of Mr. methane. Okay, methane means everybody knows now. Methane, CH4 and half O2, and in presence of Mr. copper and 573 Kelvin and 100 atmosphere pressure. This conditions also very important. You must remember all those things. See, this methane on oxidation, it's not completely combustion like that. See, methane with oxygen combustion, CO2 plus H2O. But in presence of copper, if you are heating at 573 and 100 atmosphere pressure, if they given, methanol is the product. Few people will think like this, no? CH4 plus O2, I know this, CO2 plus 2H2O. So this is complete combustion, 4 oxygens. This is complete oxidation. So methane given, reacted with oxygen, they said, not even half O2 they was not given, I am saying. Okay, but they given like this question, methane with O2 on partial oxidation in presence of copper at some temperature and 100 atmosphere pressure, then what is the product means? Don't say, okay, methane with oxygen, okay, combustion, CO2 plus H2O, no. That is complete combustion this is. So copper given and these conditions given, then your product is methanol, that means CH4 plus, CH3OH actually. So what you have here? CH3OH. So you are having methanol here. So this is one of the preparation of methanol. So previously we discussed about preparation of ethyl alcohol from molasses, fermentation process we discussed, and now we discussed two methods for the preparation of methanol, and now exclusively ethanol preparation means fermentation process of what? That molasses. Now the same fermentation process of preparation of ethanol we will discuss, but from starch. Okay, so preparation of ethanol directly. Okay, ethanol, but I'll write clearly, that is from starch. From what, sir? Starch actually, starch. Okay, so here starch, do you know formula? C6H10O5 N times. Okay, so this is called starch formula. It's a polymeric formula actually. C6H10O5 is the single unit in starch, N times. This may be greater than 10 like that. This on same process, fermentation process, in presence of diastase, you will get only glucose, that is C6H12O6 plus C6, here you will get maltose, you will get, not glucose, maltose, C6, first you will get maltose. Here what you will get? Maltose, means C12H22O11 you will get. This is called maltose. And here what happens? Starch we will take, starch on treating with water, that means fermentation process in presence of diastase. These are also very important. That sucrose in presence, sucrose converted to glucose actually. Correct? Glucose and fructose in presence of invertase, and afterwards that sucrose converted to glucose in presence of invertase, glucose converted to ethanol in presence of gynase. That happens now here. So like that here, these are very important. What is the yeast or the bacteria we use? What is the enzyme used for the particular fermentation process? That's very, very important for us. So maltose you will get, C12H22O11 you will get actually. Okay, balancing is not important because it is a polymer actually. So now this C12H H22O11, this maltose, actually same fermentation, means for fermentation what we use, same dilution only, and this is maltose, no, here we use maltase. What we use? Maltase, very important. So maltase, this is OSE, this is ASE, difference. Maltase, ase, okay. Then converted to C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6. So what here you will get? Glucose and glucose only. What you are getting here? Glucose and glucose only you are having. Okay. So this glucose C6H12O6 on treating with water. Here what is the enzyme used? You know that already. That is zymase. What we use? Zymase. See, maltase, here diastase, here zymase. You know this, glucose on fermentation, okay, in presence of this enzyme zymase, you are getting ethanol, C2H5OH and carbon dioxide. Getting what I am saying? So from starch, this is starch first converted to what? That's it, you have to remember. Okay, for PU exam you have to write these equations. Otherwise here what we have to understand for writing competitive exams, starch on fermentation converts to what? Maltose, O's. What is the enzyme? Diastase. Maltose further converted to what? Glucose and glucose. What is the enzyme required? ASE, maltase. Okay, and here glucose on fermentation, this you know already, zymase, and you are getting ethanol. What is this? Ethanol. So you observed everyone? Sucrose you are having. Sucrose formula C12H22O11. Maltose formula also C12H22O11. But what is the difference between sucrose and maltose? Means sucrose is a disaccharide of both glucose and fructose. But whereas this is maltose, it is also disaccharide, but disaccharide of only 2 moles of glucose. Difference you understood? That's why sucrose on hydrolysis you are having glucose and fructose. Correct? But here what you have, this maltose on hydrolysis you are having glucose and glucose itself. Okay, so this is very, very important. Both are sugars only. Okay, so here maltose and maltose converted to glucose and glucose converted to ethanol. So this is one of the important preparation for us. Got it, sir, everyone? And now I'll give you one more important preparation by using oxidation of alkenes. Okay, oxidation by what's that? Alkenes I will give you now. So preparation of alcohol only. Okay, so preparation of alcohols from alkenes now. What is this? Alkene. Preparation of alcohols from alkenes. So very, very important for us. See what I will give you. First you please remember. Okay. And afterwards I will give you who are the examples for those. I will give you later. But simply few things you remember, sir. If alkene, what we taken? If it is cis, and additions are 2 types. When you are adding a molecule, that molecule can be added in 2 ways. For a cis alkene, when you are following syn addition. What addition? When you are following syn addition, then you will get a meso compound. Meso compound is the product. Okay. So configuration of that product also they'll ask you. Means meso form will come or racemic mixture will come, like that they'll ask you. So very important. If the alkene what we taken is cis, if you are following syn addition, then you are getting meso compound. For cis, if you are adding some molecule by anti-addition, I will give examples also, you have no need to worry. You are following anti-addition, then you will get racemic mixture. See the difference, everyone? If this is cis, you have idea about cis? At R you have, and H you have cis. For cis, if you are adding some molecule, you are adding by using some oxidizing agent or whatever. If the particular addition is done by syn addition means both groups are approaching from same side. That is called syn addition. Syn addition means what? The groups what you are adding at double bonded carbons will approach from same direction. That is called cis addition or syn addition we call. Cis or syn, both are same, I told you. Anti means both species will come in opposite manner like this. One will come like this, one will come like this. Getting what I am saying? So that is very important. So for cis compound, if you are following syn addition, then you are getting meso compound. Which will add in syn addition, which will add in anti addition, I will give you examples. You have no need to worry. But first of all, you have to get some clarity. That is, for cis, if you are adding some molecule through syn addition, then the formed resulting compound is meso. This is very important. For cis, if you are adding any molecule by anti addition, means opposite way, if two groups are approaching this carbon and this carbon, then the formed product is racemic mixture. This is very, very important. Okay, so here I give you one another one, C double bond C. I am adding now like this, and this is R and this is R, and here H and here I have H. This is what? Trans. Very, very important. So for trans, if you are adding some molecule, sir, what molecule you will add, sir? Please tell me, sir. I will give examples. Please wait. But if you are following syn addition, means some molecule you are adding by syn addition to trans compound, then you will get ulta here. Okay. Here for cis anti addition racemic. For trans syn addition, now you will get racemic mixture actually. Got it, sir, clearly? And anti-addition. Now you can say ulta reverse. If you are adding some molecule by anti-addition for trans compound, so they will say, sir, whether the compound is trans or not. Who will say? In question they will give. R given like this means you only can understand two R groups are opposite. Okay, this is trans. Okay, some molecule given which undergoing by trans addition. Okay, now I'll get meso compound here. Meso compound is the product. Please, everyone, these two things please note down so that you can understand if syn addition happened, what product will come. If anti addition happened, what product will come. For cis molecule as well as for trans molecule, you can understand. So please have a screenshot so you can write this. Got it, sir? So now I'll give you examples. Okay, so first I'll take some here only preparation of alcohol from alkenes, no? So I'll take that example itself. So I'm taking C double bond C, so that here I'm taking CH3 and some C2H5 and this H and H. Okay, so if this is a methyl, then what you will have? Both are methyl, no problem. And now I'm adding C. I'm adding KMnO4. 10% alcoholic alkaline, 10% alkaline KMnO4. This is called, do you know what is this? Bayer's, BAE, Bayer's reagent, BAE actually. Bayer's reagent. What is Bayer's reagent? 10% alkaline KMnO4 is called Bayer's reagent. That means alcoholic with KMnO4. Got it? This following syn addition. Can you say what product will come now? So this is what? Cis or trans? Methyl and methyl. Both are same side cis. For cis, syn addition. So I am adding 10% KMnO4, alkaline KMnO4. Do you know what happens? Remember this one. Very, very important. For alkene, if you add 10% alkaline KMnO4, which is called Bayer's reagent, then diols is the product. Diols means two OH groups approach from same side, because that what addition that is called? Syn addition. So can you guess what is the product here? So the product is like this. So CH3 and C and here H and here OH and single bond C and CH3 and H and OH like this. The same you can write in another way. This gives meso or not, tell me how to mention meso. So you can write meso product. Just for understanding editor, the same I will write by showing meso compound. So I can write like this. See, CH3 and C and here H you have and OH and C and H here, OH here and CH3. So plane of symmetry you have. This is called plane of symmetry. So this is called meso compound. That means both OH groups approach from same side or not, tell me. Understanding what I am saying? Yeah. Now RCO3H, peroxycarboxylic acid. Peroxyacidic acid if you take like this, or else CH3, C, double bond O, H. This only. Instead of R, I written methyl here. So CH3, C double bond O, C, 3 oxygens, 1, 2, 3, H. So this is actually peroxycarboxylic acid. Okay. If I use this follows what addition, you know. Here also diols only you will get. But this follows anti-addition. So Bayer's reagent and this peroxycarboxylic acid, both if you add it to alkene, both gives diols only. But when you add Bayer's reagent, it follows syn addition, so that you got meso compound. Getting what I am saying? But if you add this RCO3H, you will get a product like this. So here CH3, one CH3, and this carbon is here. Understand? So H here and OH here. So one OH approach from bottom, okay? One OH approach from upper side. One approach from below, one approach from above, like that. So that's why here you will get meso compound. Sorry, racemic mixture you are having OH and H, and here you are having CH3. Got it? This CH3, H and OH, and CH3 this one, this CH3 here, and this hydrogen here, and one more OH came from back side. Okay. So here what you have here, racemic mixture. Sir, difference you understood, everyone? So for cis compound you added 10% KMnO4, then you got diol meso compound. Sir, if I take a transfer in question, if they given methyl here and H there, then this product will come here if you add Bayer's reagent. Sir, understanding, everyone? Okay. So racemic mixture will come here if it is trans. Getting? For cis, when you add 10% KMnO4, you got meso, right? For trans, if you add 10% KMnO4 by syn addition, you will get racemic mixture, I am saying. Are you following, everyone? So after listening class, you only write down for these two, if you add, okay? If for these two, what products will come if instead of cis we take a trans. Got it, sir, clearly? Please write down and give me reply, everyone. Okay. So it's very clear, syn addition and trans addition. Okay. So one more thing, what happens in this, I'll tell you mechanism. So even use KMnO4, instead we can use, instead of KMnO4, we can use OSO4, osmium tetroxide also we can use. Same alkaline, osmium tetroxide also we can use instead of KMnO4. Getting what I am saying? So instead of KMnO4, OSO4 you can use. Okay. So sometimes optionally we can use OSO4. So in exam, if even they given OSO4, that also syn addition actually. So who will come by syn addition? I was given here. Okay. So syn addition and trans addition. So both you have to, anti addition, both you have to remember. Getting what I am saying? So these are very, very important for us. Okay. So here I will tell you what happens here exactly. CH2 double bond CH2, or else here you have, instead of CH2 double bond CH2, you have like this, C double bond C. If it is cis or trans, okay. Suppose if it is cis, like that, whatever. So I am using alkaline KMnO4, 10% alkaline KMnO4 I am using. So for this, what happens, you know, this KMnO4 is like this, MnO4 minus and K plus actually. So MnO4 minus means like this, you can write Mn and O, double bond O, double bond O and double bond O. This is MnO4 minus. Okay, what this is? MnO4 minus. Listen carefully everyone. This MnO4 minus I written MnO4 minus K plus. Alkali metal no? So K plus. So now if this migrate like this carbon gets what charge? Positive charge. So this O minus will come here. Following everyone? So this negative charge, this positive charge carbon will form a bond with this oxygen. So what you have here? C, and here you have C, and this one of the bond is breaking, no, transferring, no. So here you are having like this. So manganese. So this oxygen is forming a new bond between this, and double bond O and double bond O, and this is actually double bond O, na? Okay. So now this also actually between these two new bonds. So now this oxygen has an electron pair, so that also will donate here like this. So MnO4 minus. So now what happens? Both oxygens approach from same side. So 10% only. So remaining is water, no? So on hydrolysis, you are having like this H and OH, and H as well as OH here. Getting what I am saying? So what is the product here? Both OH groups with black color I will represent, so that you will get OH and H from water. So OH from water and H from water. So you are having like this single bond now. So double bond become single bond now. So what you have? C single bond C, and here you have one more bond like this. Okay. So OH you have here and OH you have here. Total 4 bonds only, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a cis or trans? Completely cis. Okay. This is cis and then it is meso. What is this? Meso it is. How you are saying this is meso? If I am taking this is cis. So this happened by what addition I told you? Syn addition. Why you said syn addition understood now? Because both oxygens approached from same side. So this is syn addition. On syn addition, if it is cis, you are getting meso. If here I am considering trans, if I am considering what? Trans here, then what happens, you know? Here racemic mixture you will have. Okay, ulta we have to take. Because groups are opposite, no? Certainly even the OH approach from same side, due to repulsions, they will invert. So I repeat, if it is trans, here you will get racemic mixture. It is cis, I am assuming, so both oxygens approach from same side. Suppose if you want, you can take some RR groups like this. So R and R like this. So both approach from same side. So this is having plane of symmetry. Even this hydrogen and hydrogen like them. Then you call this as meso compound. Got it clearly? So this is how to prepare alcohols from alkenes. So very important. Got it, sir, clearly? So if you add 10% alkaline KMnO4 to syn addition, you are getting diols. Okay? Even the same mechanism happens even we use OSO4. Please note it down all these things. Okay? So how to get diols, you have idea. But sir, one difference you must know here, everyone. The C double bond C here, and if you are having R and R, suppose H here and R and H here, if you are using strong acidified KMnO4 if you are using, then it is not Bayer's reagent. What happens, do you know? This completely break. Then you will get 2 moles, that is RC double bond OH plus this also RC double bond OH. Alcohol is the product. Okay, first aldehyde, then converted to alcohols. Very important. If it is RCR and double bond C, R and R you have, and same strong acidified KMnO4. In previous 10% is an alkaline KMnO4, that is very diluted. Then for alkenes you are getting alcohols, but here what you are getting? Carboxylic acid. But both are R groups like this, then ketones you will get. What you will get? Ketones. This double bond will completely break, and if you use strong KMnO4, strong oxidizing agent, total bonds will break between these two carbons. Means unsaturation completely will break. Then what is the product, you know? RCR double bond O plus RC double bond O, R, like this. Okay, so these are the preparations what we have.